Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olds are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. That is Ferguson in motion. Yeah. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua, touchdown LA. That his first touchdown of the new year. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, it's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Ready? Let's go. Ready, Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Once again, it's Gibbs. And a much more positive run here. That one good for 10, but it's still going to leave him with a 3rd down coming up.
So you find yourself in 2nd and long. What you're thinking here as the play caller is just get this into a manageable 3rd down situation. But after that rush attempt and that big gain, they now find themselves in 3rd and short, which makes it nice. They can run or pass.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. That'll be enough for a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Lions first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second and 8 at the Rams 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 8. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's right side and into the hands of Tismaz.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
This will be returned from the 6. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Begin here on the ground. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
That's good.
12 yards on the gain, and that's good for a quick first down.
Gain of 12.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6.
Here comes third and 6.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. Pick up of 46 yards.
It all starts with the protection. There's just no pressure at all. Nothing in his face, nothing at the feet of the quarterback. When you allow him to comfortably stand there and go through his progressions, you just got no shot.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take the back down for a loss.
Here's a second and 12. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit. And
nowhere to go. He is taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. One quarter in the books. The Rams out to the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. This one from 47 yards out. Carty's kick is good. And the Rams go out to a 10-3 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on the 31-yard line.
Get your money out. I put money down on all of us. All my people now.
On the jump.
On what I love.
Alert! Alert! Come on. Hey, practice your children, I see.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will finally run him down. It is a big play there for the Lions. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. Finding room to the 20, and he's going to be taken down. A gain there of 15. First down, Detroit.
Detroit Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
70. 65 catch. Go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. First and goal coming up.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
This one taken at the 7. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinals.
This drive will start on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Open is the tight end, Terrence Ferguson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Now they'll set up to throw. A throw left side finds Dell. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Ethan Evans in punt formation for the Rams.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
That's good.
When the offense broke the huddle at a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Jared Verse there to make the tackle. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion.
On the ready.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This throw left side for Tesla. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. And that pass play good for 22. Good for a Lions 1st down.
The 15-yard line.
Ready.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. Nice job finding the seam. 8 of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard.
At the 6-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 1.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Across the 20, we're going to mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's a toss, right side. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit. In a moment, the Lions call their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and 9. Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, L.A.
That's good for a Rams.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, make accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
That is Ferguson in motion. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Rams 1st down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. Come up with the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought. Knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
Isaac Chisla was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
And they're on the 31-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to get this one all the way down to the Rams' 34-yard line. A Big one there to start the second half. 36 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and the first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Capital, ready.
Now Gibbs. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and the first down.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. And he's in. Allen St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now a handoff, running right. Not much there, maybe a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down the backfield on third and short. The team headed out for the Rams. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yards back before he's forced out of bounds.
35-yard line.
On the set. Here we go.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I have to imagine at some point here, Mike, the defensive coordinator looks to change things up. This running back has had his way with them all day long. Get a few more guys in the box. But then you know what that does. It opens you up down the field to that passing game.
His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. Gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A gain of 9 brings up third and 1.
65. Come on. Set.
He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on 3rd and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. He'll get it inside the 20. And he'll be taken down. Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
Quick slant taken in by Amon-Ra. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On the move left. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. The Lions add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. In the backfield, he'll get the carry here. And he'll take this to about the 28. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick. They're going to wrap him up.
2nd and 8.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd, they need 8. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson. He's in to drop him for a sack. And that will bring up 4th down. That'll be returnable from the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
45-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The 49-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. 19, 18, let's go.
He's got his man complete. That's to Small. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards. They'll come up here, first and 10.
25-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You saw the guard take a pass set, Mike. He's hoping that defensive tackle just races up the field trying to sack the quarterback, and then you just hand the ball off to your back on a draw. In this case, the defensive tackle does a great job going from pass to run, and he's able to take the back down for a loss.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. He was covered by, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
So, after his field goal, Bates back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Lions all their first time out, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The motion man is Nakua. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yards, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Dell, the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. He goes.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Rams punting unit coming out, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And some nifty running on the return. He took some good yardage before he was taken down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run here with Gibbs. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up third down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
That's good.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
Here's Gibbs. There he goes. Inside the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
at the 23-yard line.
Here's the first carry for the Iowa State Cyclone. David Montgomery. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Cougar 19.
Now a give up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80. Hut, hut.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for a third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
That is Ferguson in motion. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Now it is first and goal.
Ready?
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And this one, blown up. Good surge, drop up. He lost on the play, back to the 9-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. That's into the hands of Dell. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Third and goal.
Let's go now. Go.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Makes the score Lions 36, Rams 17.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win here for the Lions. They